to Shriyans Creative Studios. In this video, you will get to know what is Thunkable and providing some introduction about it. So now, what is Thunkable? So Thunkable is a platform where you can create mobile applications with the help of designing elements with a drag and drop interface and block codes with the help of drag and drop interface again. So let's go and get started. So first, you have to sign in with a Google or an app or an email account. So I prefer to sign in with a Google account. So let's go ahead and sign. Yeah, now I have signed in. Now I have already created some of the apps here right now. But before, when you go in at the first time, you won't see any apps, but you would definitely kind of see a view like this. So you can also keep this view, but if you want to change it to a cube or square view, you can click over here, this button right here, which is over here. You can see that, yeah, this there. So now let's go and see some features about it. So now what you have to do is, first you have to create a new app by clicking on this. And you have to give it a project name. Let's say test app. And here, this is a definite option where you have to select a category over here. For now, what I do is I choose education. And you have to leave it as public like here. But if you want to change it to private, change this. You have to upgrade it to Thunkable Pro. So I leave it as public. Now, as you can see here, it says to try out the drag and drop interface. I prefer it. If you uncheck this box, you won't get any tab navigators here. But if you don't want any tab navigators or you want to create your own, you can just check this. But for now, I'm gonna uncheck this now. Then you can go ahead and create. Click on create. It redirects to a page. Yes, there you go. Our apps still not ready actually, but the UI is ready now. So I'll explain you all the features right now here. So first, this is where you get to see all your screens and elements. Then you can also drag invisible components here. And here, invisible component means like the database, the add mob, everything else like that. So now you can drag here so that it doesn't get visible over the screen, but it can be used on the backend. Now next, you can choose a file here from clicking on this or here, or you can drag and drop it here from here to here. Next, this is the data sources where you can store data here. But for now, I didn't have create any data sources because I'm still not yet ready to use the app. So now let's go with the components. As you see, there are some components for user interface, some for layout, some for voice, some for image, some for data, and some for location. So first, let's go and see it one by one. So first, the user interface. The first one is the button. I think you are very familiar about it. The click event happens over here to navigate or show some any text or other examples. Label is the display text you say in the mobile applications or any purposes used. And the next is the text input or the text input box. List viewer provides the list of it. Web viewer, you can type in a URL to show an website using with this component. Next is a switch. You can switch it like clicking on a switch and off a tube light or a bulb light. Next is a slider. Slider or the range box can allows to show the range. So these are all the components. But if you have any doubts like regarding all this, you can see like example, most of them got confused in canvas. Also, canvas is a place where you can draw sprites or figures images like that. And what are sprites are in this case? Sprites means the characters of an game, examples like that. And there were others too. But if you have any doubts regarding any components, you can share it to me. But among all of these 6 or 7, there are also some of them like sensors, social, authentication, and monetization. So now, and this is the place where all the properties of the component will be visible here. So for this is a screen, and this is where a background color, and we can also add some background pictures to it and other alignments or margin or padding, which means the spacing. You can also give some borders and styles to it. We'll be learning about that in the next tutorials. That's all for the video. In the next tutorial, you'll be knowing about how to create your first app. See you later.